The Century is Japan's most singular car, a world-class formal saloon that has earned the trust of foreign VIPs visiting Japan. The Century, a formal saloon entrusted with carrying important people in safety and comfort, encapsulates the essence of hospitality.
Guys, the day has finally arrived. We are taking delivery of the Toyota Century 2nd Gen with the V12 with the brilliant exhaust by Mr. Sasaki at, of course, brilliant exhaust, $18,000. But first things first, we gotta discuss a little issue here, mainly with the back seats here. Now, they look very comfortable. We were driving around earlier and a couple of my friends were mentioning that they were getting a little dizzy or just feeling a little tired. So just to be safe, on Amazon, we ordered a $20 carbon monoxide detector. It's kind of a portable one. So without further ado, we have taken the car out of the garage here at UDX and we're gonna press this button right here.
Use our voice carbon monoxide detector. Testing. Please.
So we're gonna leave it there for 2 minutes and it's gonna read a particular number and let us know if there is some sort of carbon monoxide leak from the exhaust or from the body panels or from underneath the car, just to make sure we're safe. All right, 2 minutes have passed. We are at a 0 reading here. We are A-okay. That being said, we gotta pick up the whole crew. We got Andre, Ayash, Ken, Jason, and I think Kaz is coming as well. So we gotta take this thing out of the city, do some proper tunnel runs and some accelerations. We'll take it to the same spot. I dubbed that spot now Sasaki Tunnel because in the past few years, he's been taking his cars there to do some testing. He actually didn't get a chance to take this car out and do any tests because we basically picked it up the next day. So without further ado, let's go pick up the gang and roll out, baby. Oh yeah, here we go. Check this out. Mr. Sheep is making a comeback. Dude, by the way, guys, we're working on finding a distributor and a supplier to kind of make a limited edition Mr. Sheep for you guys to purchase in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Let's roll. We're gonna hop from the Century to Kaz's Citroen right over here. I'm gonna ride shotgun and try to get some accelerations and revs of the Century with a brilliant exhaust because we really haven't got that many sound clips from the outside, especially from another car or directly behind.
This is just...
Oh God, we are in the stripped out Citroen. It's a C2?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Let's roll down the windows. Oh, there they are. All right, we're gonna have the Century go in front of us and we kind of want to see how loud and what it sounds like from behind. So insert a sexual joke right there. This setup here, man, the Nikon camera with the Ronin, what model is this?
This is a Ronin S.
Ronin S. Damn. So Ayash over here, they've got a YouTube channel. Make sure to check them out as well. They're gonna be doing a lot of beauty shots, B-roll footage, and they're gonna be doing their own vlog as well. So stay tuned for that. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the original spot where we took the W140 S600 with the $12,000 Brilliant exhaust right over there where all the bikers are. We kind of want to put the Century there, but obviously it's a little crowded. I already forgot the name of this town and the lake. We're just going to call it Sasaki Town, aptly named after the CEO of Brilliant Exhaust. So without further ado, I proudly present to you the Toyota Century 2nd Gen with the V12. This is the only V12 engine that Japan ever made, and you can see it right over here with the V12 Toyota Century badge. Oh yeah, just like the S600, you gotta make sure you let everyone know you're rolling deep with a V12. After the success of the Mercedes S600, I was thinking to myself, what other crazy car that nobody has ever thought of with a V12 that we could put an exhaust on? So I thought to myself, a Toyota Century 2nd Gen does have the V12 engine. We talked to Mr. Sasaki and immediately he said yes. So he was excited about the project. I was excited about the project, and fast forward to 2 months later, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, let's pop the hood real quick here. Release, boom. Unfortunately, the struts on either side are considerably weakened due to old age. You sort of see the headers hiding right over there. I'll throw a photo that Sasaki took before he did installation. I'm holding this with one hand and filming with the other. Of course, you got the V12 badge, boom. Japan's only V12 engine ever made. Look at that, he fits perfectly. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this. Look at this guy. No way. That's pretty amazing. You're probably wondering to yourself, effspot, what the hell and why the hell do you choose this particular car? It looks like a grandpa's car. It looks slow, old, outdated. For all the non-Japanese viewers and audience, this car commands immense respect on the road. This is a car reserved for CEOs, businessmen, politicians, and of course the Emperor has a one-off with a new 3rd Gen Century with the roof chopped off. It's kind of like a convertible version. Mr. Sasaki jumped on the opportunity mainly because he wanted to see the potential of the engine that the Japanese had produced. But that's being said, I think the Sasaki tunnels are calling our name. Let's roll. Dude, we got Ayesh in the trunk of Kaz's Citroen over here with his massive gig. Check that out. He's gonna get a couple rollers and B-roll footage. Let's go. All right, guys, we have Kaz here in the Citroen. We got Ken in the Century. Rollers in the back here with the trunk still open. All right, Ken, let first gear right out to 5,300 RPM. Come on, don't disappoint me, son. Slow it down, come on. Like I mentioned, guys, we need to get an actual physical tachometer because we can't actually see where the red line is with a digital display. Woo! Oh yeah, he's done it again. Yes, sir. I think the Century sounds better than the S600. I said it, guys. You heard it first here.
Shmee!
Hi guys, welcome back to Shmee.
It's Mr. Kim. It's Mr. Kim.
Even when the car is in motion, the interior has the quiet of a private office. The elegant interior design provides you with peace of mind and the feeling of release.
Alright, that's enough of that. Dude, guys, what a day with the Century. This thing has performed absolutely flawlessly. And mind you, the temperature gauge on the engine has remained completely normal. Unlike the S-Class, which was overheating, and that was pointed out by numerous people. So I do appreciate you guys for all the support and the advice when that car were having some issues. Anyways, guys, what do you think about the Toyota Century V12 with the $18,000 brilliant exhaust by Mr. Sasaki? Dude, guys, this thing honestly has exceeded every single expectation that I had. By the way, guys, I have a little secret I need to confess. It's kind of a doozy. When I took delivery of this car several days ago, we immediately did a couple tunnel runs with the valves open, and honestly, it was a little underwhelming, mainly because the soundproofing in the car is much better than the S600. So we had some of the windows rolled up, and of course the exhaust, believe it or not, was not properly broken in. It took 4 to 5 days of non-stop driving to finally break in the exhaust, so to speak. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I did read on some forums that certain exhausts require several thousand miles before they're fully broken in. On a scale 1 to 10, how would you rate the Toyota Century exhaust? I'm giving it a solid 10 out of 10. Now, I will say one thing. This exhaust is not as loud as the S600. The S600 is literally a 12 out of 10 on the volume scale. This is like a 8.5 to 9. You gotta have the windows roll down just a little bit to really open up and hear the exhaust, especially through tunnels. But that's neither here or there because I'm very pleased with the final product. And dude, this is literally one of a kind right here. Oh, it kind of needs a wash. Yikes. We do have to take this car for regular maintenance. I think the brakes needs checking. The alignment is a little off. We need to check one of the headlights because it's not working properly. It's, you know, on and off. And I think the suspension's good. Everything else is working a-okay. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy the video. A lot more to come with this particular car. It's pretty late. It's around 10:30, 11. I gotta edit the next video. Anyways, time to roll. See you guys.
The Century's balanced form communicates the feeling of a majestic presence that symbolizes your status.